What's up, guys? I'm Pete Puddles, back with Sometimes Science. Today's experiment is going to be a fun one. So, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Alright, so for today's experiment, you will need tissues, facial tissues. You also need wax paper, a paper towel, some writing paper, a tall clear glass, water, food coloring, a pencil, and tape. Now, we must not forget that we do need safety gear. So, hang on a moment while I get that on. Now, today we are dealing with some dangerous chemicals, like water. So, you will need some safety gloves. So, now that we're all suited up, let's get on with the experiment. And you need scissors. Don't forget that because you need to cut stuff. So, your first step will be to cut a thin strip of each of your types of paper. Once you have a strip of your paper towel, facial tissue, writing paper, and wax paper, that they should all be relatively the same length. You will then tape them onto your pencil. Okay, once you have them taped onto your pencil, they should all be relatively evenly spaced, just like that. Then you need to put a small amount of water into the bottom of your glass. Just like that. Also, try not to spill. Then you would take some drops of food coloring and add them to your water. Just like that. Then, once you have your red liquid, you will want to take your strips of paper and lower them into the glass. Okay? And watch. And you can kind of set the pencil on top. Actually, you may want to cut a bit more length off if it's too deep. Try it again. And if you cut it too short, like I did, just add a little bit more water into your glass. No! Well, my facial tissue did not cooperate, so I'm gonna use 3 now. Then you will wait a couple minutes.
Wake up on a Monday morning, look at your window to your surprise, duck on a boat, 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 duck on a boat. Wake up on a Tuesday morning, look at your window to your surprise, duck on a boat, 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 duck on a boat.
Alright, now that it's been all 5 minutes, let's check on our experiment. So, this is what we have. See? So, what you can see is that the water actually climbed up this paper towel strip, see? The paper towel, if I pull it a little bit, the paper towel is mostly red now. So that means that the water actually was attracted to the molecules that make up the paper towel, and it went up. It defied gravity, and the water traveled up the paper towel. But as you can see here, the wax paper is not that wet. It's a little bit at the bottom, but that's just because it was in the water. And see, the same thing with this writing paper. Well, you can see that it did go up a little bit. The water went up the writing paper a little bit, but not too much because it wasn't that attracted to it. But it was able to go all the way up, and this is called capillary action. So it climbed up this defying gravity. You know what capillary sounds like? It sounds like a caterpillar, right? So if the caterpillar is climbing up a tree, it can climb, and it's going up like a caterpillar. So the water is climbing up like a caterpillar. So caterpillar, capillary action. It's climbing up because the water molecules are attracted to the paper molecules. But it wasn't as attracted to the wax. And if we had used this Kleenex, actually, as you can see by that little amount of time that we had it in there, the water actually traveled up some of the facial tissue. So that is called capillary action. Thank you guys for joining me today and learning about capillary action. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up down below and check out our videos here and here. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And we'll see you next time on Sometimes Science.